Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Red Brick family. Red Brick people of the world. Uh, this is a presentation from Black Mirror Walker, Chief Joseph Domain. Um, Elated to be part of a group of people that are uh, showing you a real narrative in life and society. And I said to myself, what could I possibly say or show that we haven't talked about already to try to be unique? And basically, it's kind of hard to do. Um, so, what I would say, the presentation I would like to present is talking about P dot and batteries and the power of the past with some verbatim and thoughts. So, as we move on, I'll say this. A piece of the puzzle inspired by history, both known and forgotten. Okay? And that's basically what I want to talk about. And we're gonna beam down in the black mirror first. Get down in there, black mirror. So we're in the black mirror. There we are, folks. I'm gonna take a look. And the race is on, ain't it, folks? I get all kind of comments that we're dumbasses and all kinds of stuff. You don't even know the comments I get. So the race is on. Keep racing. And here we go. I'm going to show you some images as I give you a little verbatim. Okay? So, like I was saying, tectonic plates don't exist. There's no crust, no mantle, because there is no globe. Okay? The red brick community knows that, but the world perhaps don't, and it's pretty obvious they don't. Now, earthquakes, we're tricked about that again. Earthquakes are caused by underground debris collapsing on itself and shifting in place, and by man exploding things inside of melted buildings. Okay? This is due to our entire civilization being built over the last civilization. Okay? Tartarians, aka the X Factor, whatever you want to call it. We don't want to argue about but we know there was an X Factor, so we'll stick with that. So when the Tartarian X Factor event occurred, we'll say, destroying a civilization that spanned the known realm, much of our history and technology was lost, folks, with only long forgotten tales of places like Atlantis remaining, and goobly gop stories, right? Entire buildings melted due to immense heat from a grid short. And some believe God melted this world. That's what I believe. God melted this world. Don't hold that against me. Then came the flood. The same flood mentioned over 200 different cultures on earth. They all mention that flood. Mostly, but most famously, the flood of the Bible. After this catastrophic cataclysm, the remaining humans, you and I, the survivors, rebuilt. We paved our cities. We built over once magnificent constructions. We began the new world, rising from the ashes of the old world. The phoenix, an extinct bird, right? Not much remains of this once magnificent civilization which lived in harmony with nature. Utilizing abundant natural energy that's all around us, the ether, right? But one sign tells their tale. The red bricks, okay, formed using clay composed of high quantity of alumina, silica, and iron oxide. Their very buildings produced and contained energy, wireless energy, much like that Nikola Tesla, in Wardenclyffe. Do you recall that? And then he got one built there in Texas, so they substantiate what he was trying to do, which subsequently has been proven to function exactly as described. Huh? How about that, folks? Now that the company, I think, what's the company's name? Visiv Technologies has created their version in Texas. See, I knew it was Visiv. Same, I think, people who give you Vizio TV, I'm not sure. The ether is real. Okay, it was proven to exist time and time again in the 20th and the 21st century. Most notably by experiments conducted by Sagnac, Michelson, Morley, Gale, and Pearson. But unlike these men whose works have been subject of deviants who have manipulated history to favor modern day iteration of a once ancient sun-worshipping cult. Okay? The Tartarians, this meltdown has been completely removed from our lives, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Completely. Only resurfacing in recent years. And why is that? Perhaps they're put in their face. I don't know, but here we are. Or God, perhaps. I don't know, but everybody's starting to wake up. At least some of us, and trying to wake the others up. Anyways, last mentioned in Encyclopedia Britannica in the late 18th century to the early 19th century, the Tartarian Empire has been removed from our collective consciousness. And that's a fact. Whatever the event was, destroyed them. It helped form what we call mountains in sand and more and crystals and blah blah blah. You only need to look at the sand beneath the microscope to see its composition, which are the exact same ingredients as those used in the aforementioned red bricks. The Tartarians used, yes, alumina, silica, okay. Sheer scale of the cataclysm in the following deluge is almost unfathomable to modern man, and contrary to popular belief, we modern men and women are not the pinnacle of civilization. In fact, we are the precipice, walking a very thin line between a golden age of wonder and absolute destruction. We have relearnt much of our forgotten technologies, yet we refuse to learn from our past. We remain ignorant with glee and greed. The majority carry the world's knowledge in their pockets, yet never think to look beyond the veil, and some simply never think. But the clues remain. Melted, deformed, decayed, crumbling, meltified world. One only needs to keep an open mind, with open eyes, and you will see it. If you got eyes and if you got a mind. And the truth will rise from the abyss and greet you like a long-lost lover. So come here and give me a red brick kiss, baby. But don't take my word for it. Baby, let me tell you, if you took my word for it, you would be red brick forever. I see red bricks all the time. Red bricks, red bricks, red bricks. My people around me say that's all I talk about. I'm making them insane and so forth, but I cannot help myself because it's so much. I think a majority of my life I've listened to nothing but lies. So when you find the truth, it's just overwhelming, and it's not about making money, and I invest a lot of my time into this. So anyway, so look for the remaining pockets of survival. The bridges between mountains that serve no purpose. The ledge carvings into rock faces that nobody can reach. The decaying concrete cast that cover the very same red bricks which permeate our forgotten world. They cover it up with stuff. The constructions which we told have no place in our timeline. And were built by primitive men who used nothing but basic tools and more. See? So for now, I'll leave you with those thoughts. 1,000 points of light, Didn't some of them freaks say stuff like that? Okay, the ingredients of bricks and what they can do. And from there, you go wherever you want to go with this. Okay, so thanks for taking time to listen to my brief statement of truth and red bricks. If you made it to this point, you're already ahead of the game, folks, because the majority lack the attention span to do so. So, there it is. The ones who heard me and listened to me through must have turned their TVs off. Well, I appreciate it, folks. And I know that I'm seeing students become teachers, and I love it. But that's the topic for another conversation. And all the mountains are melted buildings. So, open your eyes, folks. And I'll give you, for instance, aluminum oxide, a solid-state ionic conductor at high temperature. Silica equals silicon dioxide equals quartz equals piezoelectric red-colored iron oxide attracts water. Water conducts electricity. Clay, conductive when compacted with high water content. Okay, I said a lot. Red bricks in your face. I'm certain that looped and you've seen some of the images and my verbatim touched in regard to what I was saying. And I think that's a pretty quick presentation, under 11 minutes, I believe. And I love you, red brick people. I, I love the peculiar people that I ran into in the Black Mirror. And that's it. I don't want to get all soft and shit, you know? Well, red bricks, man. So there it is. Quick little demonstration, presentation rather, of our pasts. And all the mountains are melted building. They lied to us about electricity. They lied to us about everything. And we need to keep running the race. There it is. My presentation. Red bricks in your face. Red bricks. Black Mirror Walker. Chief Joseph Domain. There it is, folks.